I'm back and I'm better. It feels so good to be back in front of this doggone camera. I have been wanting to record this video all week. I just want to say thank you to every last one of you guys who subscribed to my channel. Thank you for everyone who watched my last video, which was my Jeffree Star lip ammunition video. You guys showed that video so much love. Right now I have over 7,000 views and it's only been 2 weeks since I posted the video. So today, you guys, I'm going to be reviewing Kylie's new Kyshadow palette. Am I the only one that just like gasped like when they saw her swatch this? Like, girl, when I saw her swatch this palette on her Snapchat, I was like, oh, it's a done deal. Like, I already know, I gotta have this. And I actually used her Kyshadow palette today to do my makeup and everything, of course, except for the glitter. So I'm just gonna tell you real quick what I have on my eyelid. So here in this area, I have Blunt by MAC, which is, I don't really know what you would call that, but it's by MAC. It's called Blunt. So I have Blunt by MAC right up in here. On my eyelid, I have a glitter by NYX Cosmetics called Copper. In the inner section here, that's where I have LA by Kylie. Underneath here, I have Burgundy by Kylie. And then here, it's like a transition color. You can't really see it because I blended it, obviously, out. That one is called Penny. So I use Penny. So this color here is called Penny, and I use that right up in there. Very lightly, though. Also, I just want to say thank you so much to King Rye MUA. If you guys don't know who that is, make sure you go follow him. He is an amazing YouTuber. He told me, okay, so let me just tell you the quick little thing about that. So I had King Tut, I bought King Tut, and I had Dark Horse already. But I wasn't sure if King Tut would work for me, but can you just look at this glow? Thank you to King Rye MUA for this amazing, like, he told me to layer freaking King Tut on top of Dark Horse, and this is pretty much what I came with. And I absolutely love this palette. So I did want to play around with the palette so that way I can give you guys a very good review. For me, it doesn't make sense to do a review on some shit that you haven't even used. All right. Now, for those of you guys who've seen my last video, which was my Kylie lip kit video with Trick and Spice, this is not one of those kind of things. If you haven't watched that video, you need to go watch it right now. In here, you get this little card, and it just winks. I love that it, like, when you move it, it's like, OMG, this is so bomb. In the back, it has this really cute message. So as far as pricing, I just kind of wanted to show you guys this. So when you do get your Kyshadow palette, you get this little thing here. I don't know if I can really show y'all because I'm not trying to show you guys my address. So I'm just going to cover up my address. Yeah. So you see there, it just says what you have, but it doesn't say a price. So what I decided to do was actually print out my receipt online so you guys can see exactly how much you're going to be paying for this palette. So here it is. I'm just going to go ahead and focus the camera in on this. So here it is. This is the actual receipt. Obviously, I have my address and everything at the bottom, but I'm not going to show you guys all of that. So just so you guys can see how much you're really paying for this. And you guys see my name down here, Dominique. For those of you guys who don't know, that is my name. Okay. So the palette itself retails for $42, which I told you guys earlier, which means for 9 eyeshadows, you're paying about $4.67 per eyeshadow, which is very good if you think about it when you break it down like that. Very good. Very cool. The shipping was $8.95 and tax was $3.15. So altogether, I paid $54.10 for this eyeshadow palette. So obviously, if you are including tax and all that stuff, then you're spending like $6-something on each eyeshadow, which still is not bad. Like $6 for one eyeshadow isn't bad. Like there are companies out there that sell what MAC eyeshadows are what $18 a piece. So think about it that way, girl. And this is the Burgundy palette. OMG. And yeah, so I already opened this, obviously. And I told you guys I don't like breaking my seals. I don't care if it's little plastic seals. I'm not breaking it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. We are not wasting any time with these reviews. I need to get right down to the nitty gritty. So you see the box, boom. Okay, we're done. So now you can see the palette a little better. So it's just like, you know, the other one. It has the drips here. I didn't get the first Kyshadow palette, but here you see the burgundy, gold, all that stuff. So that's awesome. Now, this palette does retail for $42. It retails for $42, but if you think about it, you're getting 9 eyeshadows, so that's basically like you're paying $4.60 something cents for each eyeshadow. In the back, it tells you all the different names for the eyeshadow. I don't know which order this is going in because some of the names, to me, it doesn't match like the color. The only ones that I know are the ones in the middle because obviously, you know, that's a no-brainer. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Ta-da! And this is the palette. Look how gorgeous this is. I will be swatching all of these for you, so don't you worry. So you guys can see exactly what this looks like. So to the side. And I'm just going to focus this in so you guys can see the palette even better. Girl, I was like, yes, it goes perfect with my burgundy hair. I have been having a hard time with this burgundy hair because not everything looks good with burgundy hair. I can't really wear a lot of the lipstick colors that I want to do, but my hair is perfect for the fall, just like this palette. Other fact that this closes like a magnet. It has a magnet there, so when you open it, it just closes perfectly. So you don't have to worry about having this in your bag or something. But one thing that I do like about this is that it is travel friendly. You can throw this in your bag if you need to do your makeup right before you go into an event or for work. This is perfect. You have everything you need in this one palette. You have your transition colors. You have your statement eyelid colors here. And then you just have those nice deep reds. And that's what I used in my bottom area here. Absolutely love this palette. So, let me come back. So here's the Kyshadow palette. This is the Burgundy palette, and then this is Jeffree Star's Skin Frost box. So this is just so you guys can see like how big this really is. It actually isn't that big, but also, you know, this is a little bit oversized. But that is what like blew me away. I was like, what? I didn't know this palette was so small. Yeah, I had no idea that this palette was that small, but I love it nonetheless. So let's get into these swatches finally. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to swatch is obviously this one here at the bottom. This one is called New York. So we're going to go ahead and swatch this one. I'm going to do a little 1-2 swipe-a-roo. And that is what it looks like on the finger. Now let me show you what it looks like on my wrist. I'm going to go ahead and take my watch off for you guys, okay? And that I'm going to show you here. That is New York. Very beautiful, like bronze kind of color. So you can see that there. This is it on my finger. And this is New York. I would say this is definitely a nice bronze color. It's very similar to my skin tone. Like if my skin tone just had a little, you know, a little glow to it. That's kind of what this one looks like. The next shade that I'm gonna the next color that I'm gonna swatch here is the burgundy one, and this is what I actually used here today underneath my eye just to give it a nice warm look. Okay, and this is the burgundy color. So this is New York and this is burgundy. Oh damn. These, what I do have to say about these is that it is very, very pigmented, and it does have fallout, so be careful with that too. I'm not trying to mess up my dress, but that is that color there, the burgundy shade. So pigmented, like girl, I don't think you guys understand. So the next shade that we're gonna try today is called Beach. So let's see what this one looks like. That is this color here. So I swatched this one, and now I'm going here in the center top. This one's called Beach, and I would say this is a cool tan kind of color, and I'm just gonna use a clean finger for that one. So this is what beach looks like on the finger. Obviously a very nice transition color. So right next to burgundy, we're going to swatch beach. Wow. So beach, like I said, is a nice transition shade. Love this color. So now this is where it gets tricky, you guys, because I don't know which way is what, but I'm going to try to guess. I think it's the other way around. I'm so confused by this whole thing. So if I was to flip this, yeah. So this one is naked. I've noticed on her Snapchat, she had recorded something. I guess she was in a factory or something. And this one is Dubai. So that's kind of how I'm going off of this, based off of that. But I will say it's kind of difficult to figure out what's what. So let's go for it. So I'm going to say this one is naked. And I'm just going to take my finger here, swatch this one. And I'm going to put that one next to this. So as you can see, that other one, beach, is just like, oh my gosh. Girl, I couldn't even finish my sentence. That is so damn pretty. Mind you, some of these colors, this is my first time swatching this one. Obviously, the burgundy one I use in my eyeshadow on my eyes today, but this color right here is this beautiful, gorgeous champagne color. And this is it on my finger. Ooh, I like that. Nice. So that one was this color here. So now we're going to do the one on the opposite end here, and that one I'm assuming is called Penny. So we're going to swatch Penny for you now. This is Penny on my finger here in the center. And then we're just going to swatch Penny right here. Nice. So this one it's definitely, I get why she called it Penny. But it's like a peach kind of color, which is also very, very beautiful. And this is a matte finish. So this one's a shimmer, which I thought was a matte before I swatched it. This one's obviously a shimmery one, or like a, whatever you want to call it. And these three are mattes. So this one, this one, this one. Those are the matte colors. And that's what I like about this palette, is that it's versatile. So you don't have to only use colors that are shimmery. You can have some shades that you can use for another kind of look. Not everybody likes shimmery eyeshadows, so that's great. So the next color that I'm going to swatch is this one here. And this color here is actually what I use in my inner areas here. At first I used it all over my eyelid, but I was like, you know what, I want to do something a little bit different. So that's why I have like this glitter lid right now. So you can see. So I have a glitter lid. Actually, I'm going to come in a little bit closer. So this part here and here, I use this color right here. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it anyway, even though you can see it on my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you so you can see. And I'm just going to use this arm. So I'm just going to take this finger and they're so creamy. So that's it on my finger. Gorgeous. And here we go. Obviously amazing. So smooth, so pigmented. You guys have to keep in mind, I don't have a primer or anything on. I don't have anything on. So imagine with a primer. Like, do you guys see this? If you want to use this just for your lid, you can definitely do that. But for me, I just wanted to have more of a fiery, like, kind of, I don't know, kind of look. So I thought that would look really nice to go in there. And if you guys are wondering what glitter I used NYX glitter in copper. And yeah, so that's that. But yeah, oh, amazing. Amazing. And you need this color. Pretty much have to have it. So that was this color here. And this one is called LA. And I'm from LA, so what's up? Gotta have the bomb stuff for LA. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so the next color is Dubai, and that is this shade here. I'm kind of going all around with this, so you have to follow me, girl. If you're not paying attention, you're not going to know what's what. Okay, pay attention. So this color here is called Dubai, so we're going to swatch that next. And I'm just going to, ooh, my goodness, girl. I have not swatched this one. This is bomb. Do you see this right now? Let me try to stay still so the camera can focus. So that's Dubai. And we're just going to swatch that right next to LA. So, bam. This one actually came out a little bit more sheer. Let me try to swatch it up a little more. Okay. Very gorgeous. And as you know, you can always build. Just bomb. Like, this one is Dubai. This is I would say like a burgundy, like, I don't know. It's like a metallic burgundy type of shade. Very gorgeous. The next color that I'm going to swatch is this one in the bottom corner here. This one is called Brick. So even though I have them on both fingers, that's Brick. But I'm just going to put this one here. And follow it up with this one. So this is Brick. And it does remind me of a brick. Like, it's perfect. I love the names of all these shades. But the funny thing is, like, I don't know, to me it looked more like I guess like a brown. But it's definitely not just a brown. It is a burgundy brown. So there's so many different shades of burgundy in this palette. So the last color here is the dark brown color. And this one is called Almond. So let's go ahead and swatch Almond. I'm going to just use this clean finger here. And we'll do Almond. So this is what Almond looks like here. And we'll do that one right there. This one's definitely a lot more pigmented than this one. This one I had to kind of build up. This one is that dark, nice brown color, which you can use here. Although I didn't use this one today. I actually used Blunt by MAC. I always use that color. That is my favorite color. I use that color also to contour here and here. But yeah, so there it is. So those are all the eyeshadows. Very gorgeous. But before you go, I wanted to compare this to something because I know a lot of you guys out there love dupes and you may not necessarily have the money to spend on this. I have my Kylie Bible palette. And let's go ahead and focus in on this one. So here's my Kylie Bible palette. Yes, it is dirty, girl. Don't come for me. So here's the Kylie Bible palette. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch some of the Kylie Bible shades. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put these side by side. So here is the Kyshadow palette. And here's the Kylie Bible palette. So you can kind of see some similarities in it. I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to swatch it next to LA. So LA is this color here. And then we're going to just take this color in the Kylie Bible palette and see. So I don't think it is a dupe for that one. But it is just as beautiful and just as creamy. So that's that. So just to do, let's try maybe the highlighter. So, matter of fact, just to make sure that we do this the right way, I'm going to do it on the back of my hand. So, I'm going to go ahead and get LA by Kylie. And I'm going to put LA right here. Bam. So, that's LA. I'm using all of my dang eyeshadow for this. And then I'm going to swatch Kylie Bible's highlighter. And there it is. So, this is LA. This is Kylie Bible's highlighter. And this part right, this was the eyeshadow. So here we are. I don't know. You guys tell me if you guys think that this color is a dupe for it or not. I'm going to do this color here. And so this one is called Naked. So I'm going to swatch Naked. Naked was this color right here. So I'm going to swatch it here. So this is Naked by Kylie. It's not as like opaque because I didn't grab that much. Let me see. Okay, so that's Naked. So this is one of her eyeshadows here. Ooh, it's actually, girl, it's actually kind of better. I don't know. What y'all think? This one, this color here is this color right here. and this is the Kylie Bible palette. So it's definitely not a dupe for this one, but I don't know. I think that one looked better than that one. Let me try another shade. I'm going to try this other one. So that is Naked, and then here's another one. Not quite, but it looks kind of similar to that swatch. I don't know. Definitely not a dupe, but close. It's close. So that color was, this was the first one I swatched, and then this was the second one. So I swatched these two here at the end. And I don't think that one's a dupe. I don't know. So this color here is from the Kylie Bible palette. This one is called Brick. I'm going to see if this one is a dupe. Ooh, very close. Very close. Yeah. Okay. So this is Brick. And then this is the purple color from the Kylie Bible palette. I'll try to see, and I'll put this one right here. This one's too light to be a dupe. So this one and this one, they're kind of close, not that close. These two are a lot more close. Kylie Bible palette is not really a dupe for this. Kylie. It's not really a dupe, but they do have a lot of beautiful colors in that palette. If you do want to see a full swatch on the Kylie Bible palette, you can go ahead and click on the link down below, and there I will have a full-on swatch of that entire palette. It is a very gorgeous palette. I do highly recommend it. It's only $14. This one is $42, so I mean, you kind of just do what you want, you know. So these are all of the colors except for a couple here, but very gorgeous palette. This color right here though is so bomb. That is from the Kylie Bible palette. So like I said, y'all might want to head on over there and watch that video, because she has some very gorgeous colors. So I'm just going to take all this off. Even though the Kylie Bible palette, wasn't exactly a dupe for this, I will say that I heard Huda Beauty has a very cool dupe for this as well. But the thing about it is, if you get the Huda Beauty palette, it's like, I mean, you're paying the same amount. So I really don't see like how that makes sense. I would just say to get the damn Kyshadow palette instead of spending the same amount of money on something else. Like, you might as well get what you want. You get what I'm saying? Like, for me, the whole purpose of a dupe is for it to be something that is more affordable, and you don't, or I get it, like, you know, these do sell out, but so do the Huda Beauty palettes. Like, those sell out just as fast. So I also would say, I watched a video of Kylie's earlier this week on her Snapchat, obviously, and she was just talking about how, you know, people are online buying fake things, and they're putting a lot of dangerous things in these fake products. So I totally agree with her. Do not buy any fake Kylie Cosmetics anything. You can only buy her products on her website. They're not sold anywhere else online. I get it, like maybe you go on eBay or something and somebody's reselling theirs because they didn't want it and they're trying to really just make a profit off of it. Then that I understand. Okay, go ahead and buy off eBay. But even then, like, how do you know? Like, if you haven't had it before, like, how do you really know that that's a Kyshadow palette? How do you know they're not just selling you a fake ass palette? So just think about it. So, anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, you know, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you need to get it together and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.